Great people, welcome to NameTech channel. My name is Nehemiah and this is lesson 7 on Scipy. We are going to talk about Matlab arrays. But then before we begin, please take a minute, subscribe, like and share the video to your friends if you have not done so. And to the returning subscribers, thank you very much for your continuous support. Now guys, basically we know that NumPy provides us with the methods to persist the data in readable formats for Python, but Scipy provides us with the interoperability with Matlab as well. Now we use the basically Scipy provides us with the module called scipy.io, which has the function for working with Matlab arrays. Let me talk about exporting data in Matlab format. Now guys, basically the SaveMat function allows us to export data in Matlab format, and the method takes some parameters. The first one is file name, of which is the name or the file name for saving data. The second parameter is mticked, and basically this one is a dictionary containing the data. And then the third parameter is do_compression, which is a boolean value that specifies whether to compress the results or not, and the default one is false. Now guys, let me show you how to export the basically to export the array as a variable name, perhaps this or any other variable name. Now what we do, first of all, guys, let me import some modules here. Now here the first one, I'm going to import submodule from Scipy called io. So let me say from Scipy import should be import io. Then now also we are going to import the the NumPy. So let me say import NumPy is what NumPy is np alias, and then let me create now here a variable, then let me pass in a range like this, then perhaps 10, let me say 10, and then now here in the here let me say what, this is other line of code, let me say io dot SaveMat, then I'm gonna pass in arr dot should be mat, and guys, basically this one should be inside these quotation marks for it to function well, and then comma, and then here I'm gonna also create a dictionary, and the key I'm gonna give it perhaps VEC, and then the value I'm gonna give it perhaps that variable arr, and then guys, basically this is how you can do it. This is how you can save this file name as arr.mat on your computer. But then to open the file, then check out the import data from Matlab format. So guys, let me talk about importing data from Matlab format. So basically the loadmat function allows us to import data from Matlab file, and the function takes only one required parameter, that is file name, which is the file name of the saved data, and it will return structured arrays whose keys are the variable names, and the corresponding values are the variable values. In that case, guys, let me just show you that example here. Let me just clear these stuffs here. Of course the modules remain, and then here let me create perhaps an array. Let me assign it to a NumPy array, np.array. Then let me pass in what some array list. Perhaps let me give it 0 0 1 2 3 4, should be 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then also to export it, to export this to export this file from a mat file to automat file, we're going to use io dot SaveMat, and then we are going to pass in this perhaps the arr.mat, so it will save in this format. And then I forgot to add this quotation marks should be enclosed with these quotation marks. And then the other argument is what, the variable. I'm going to use actually a dictionary here. Then I say that basically it will return a structured array whose keys are the variable names, and basically the key here, let me give it perhaps VC. So this one, it will give it this VC is the variable name, and then the corresponding values are the variable values. So in that case, I'm going to give it the key, actually the value I'm going to give it that ARR, the variable values. And then this is how you can export. Now to import, you can give it in variable like my data. Then let me my data, right? Then let me assign it to perhaps io.loadmat. And I talked about this loadmat, guys, is a function which allows us to import data from Matlab file. And then Matlab should should be loadmat, and then you're gonna pass in that name, which is arr.mat, and then to print out, we use the print function. Print, we're gonna pass in my data, and then guys, let me run the codes. And then guys, basically this is how you can import the arrays from mat file. And then guys, basically we use this variable name, perhaps VC, to display on the array from the Matlab data. And let me show you that. Basically, if you want to display only the array from Matlab data, so what you do here, you're gonna just add this other argument here called the variable here VC. And then guys, basically it will return what? It will return display only this Matlab data. But then there's something that you realize here, that we can see that the original file was what? This original file was one-dimensional array, but then here the print function, actually to these results, you can see that it has, but in the extraction, guys, you can see it has increased one dimension. So in order to solve this, we can pass an additional argument called a squeeze _me, and then to throw value. Now in that case, guys, let me show you. You just add here another parameter here, squeeze what _me. Then we are gonna give it a true value, and then when we run, and then guys, basically you can see it does what? It resolves resolve this issue. So guys, basically this is all about Scipy Matlab arrays, and I guess you've gained something. Please consider now subscribing, share this video in case someone wants it, and until next time, this is Nehemiah. Goodbye.